But the tail of the tape, we've got Kevin Fletcher in the red, Andy Bakewell, the local lad from Bolton, from Gillies Gym, Waterloo Street. Round 1 of 5 1.5-minute rounds. Kevin Fletcher apparently has not been in the ring for 10 years, but he had 5 fights back then. I think it was 4 wins and a loss. Andy Bakewell's had just a countless number of interclubs, but not actually competed. So it's an interesting tale of tape here. You've got the young blood versus the old campaigner. And I use the word old campaigner loosely. 5 1.5-minute rounds. These lads are matched at 8. I was at the weigh-in last night. Both lads scaled 80. Strong start, Andy.
Yeah, it's looking. I've done a little bit of sparring with Andy Bakewell. Quite European style of boxing, low kick. I'm not sure about Kevin, so I'll have to play this one by ear.
Yeah, good strong low kicks there to start off with. Then going upstairs, a nice 2 good high kicks there from Andy. With a nice trade-off with punches, good knee, into the clinch.
It's a good start to the fight.
Yeah, 5 1.5. It has started quite fast.
I think Andy's got the cleaner knees there.
Andy's smiling, laughing at him. And so we've got, if you look at the who's who, okay. Andy Bakewell in the black shorts with the white gloves, Kevin Fletcher in all the blue and white trim. Ronnie Thompson's a good friend of mine, Ronnie Thompson, the Waterloo Thai Boxing Club. Ronnie, who's been actually emceeing this show. I think we've got to wear about 50 caps in this thing. You've got a corner, MC, judge, fight. Former fighter himself, Ronnie Thompson. Well, we've just seen the first round, 5 1.5. Andy, how do you see that?
Pretty even. I can't really split him on that first round. I can't really split him enough to give one a dot either. So we'll see how it's going. Or maybe, yeah, I'd give Andy the dot on that one just for the cleaner knees.
And yes, they were talking about the Muay Thai scoring. Andy, who's also judges, I judge, and it's an interesting little fact here that how it's actually scored in Muay Thai, completely different than boxing, different than the old version of Thai boxing and kickboxing that you used to see, which was all done on volume. You know, it's all about effect. And if you were to score that fight, you normally would give that first round a 10-10, like you said, because it's over 5 rounds, and you would what's called dot or mark or star one of the corners. And I think I've got to agree with Andy that I think we'd just edge it and just star the blue corner, which is just to our right of the commentary station. So, second round of 5, Andy.
Yeah, just missed him there.
No, just clips his doodles. Okay, as I always say, it's turned him into a farmer. 2 acres.
Yeah. I've not heard that before. Oh.
Yeah, 2 big lads there. Darren Phillips, our referee for today, in charge of proceedings. Doing a great job, as he always does. Knows the Muay Thai scoring system very well and reffing.
A great job of blocking our view there.
Good knee, nice knee to the body from Andy Bakewell there. Into the clinch. And this is where a lot of energy is expended in this clinch area. It's also a very, very important part of Muay Thai scoring too, because, you know, your 3...
The referee just take one there.
Yeah. Because he does Thai boxing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Phillips?
Sorry, interrupted there, Sandy. It was on about the 3 ranges, was it?
Yeah, the 3 ranges. Basically, you've got your long range, which is your kicking techniques. You've got medium range, which is boxing, and a close range of clinch and knee and elbow. Knee and elbow is allowed to the body in these fights, but we will be seeing some full Thai rules later.
We're looking forward to it. Got some good fights coming up.
Good use of the knee there from Kevin, from Ronnie. Nice turn though from Mr. Bakewell. Don't know if he's got a little bit of use of the rope there. I think Ronnie, yeah, Darren's seen it. And he's
looking a little tired there.
Oh, but a beautiful high kick. Good job, Kevin's got his hands up high. Oh, nice roll in there.
That was nice.
Wow, talk about rock and roll.
A good job he didn't throw a knee though.
Yeah, if he'd rolled underneath that, it would have been
all over the floor.
It would have been rock and roll, yeah, like ding dong and lights out.
So what do you reckon then, Sandy? How have you got this one?
God, good one. Do you know, I'm going to go a 10-10 on that one, to be honest. I felt both of them had a share of that round. I'm going to give it an even. So first round I would say 10-10 with a dot to blue. Second round I'm going to give it a 10-10 even. I don't know how you saw that.
Yeah, first one I'd give 10-10 dot to Andy in the blue corner. And obviously 10-10 again, maybe Yeah, I'd say 10-10.
Yeah, it was close,
Second
wasn't it?
round.
But I think both had some effect in the high kick. We saw a couple of good knees from both fighters, good exchange of hands. I just felt both had an equal share, basically.
Seconds away, please, fighters.
Andy started to look a little fatigued, though.
Yes, he did. He just showed a little bit in the end of that second round, and it is a 5-round contest, so, you know, watch this space.
Kevin looks fresh and ready to get a good scoring kick, though. That was strong.
Yeah, and the point just was said about Kevin Fletcher, he actually was due to be fighting a week from now, so he has actually been training. He's been probably trained 4 weeks out of the 6-week period. Andy will have trained the 6 weeks, so Andy's got a slight advantage in length of training, but Kevin's got experience of fighting. I think I say his last fight was in 1999, sorry, which is 10 years ago. And then he packed in, and he's just come back training in the last 9 months. And I think he's going to rely on that experience. But obviously, you know, he's not been in the gym as long as Mr. Bakewell leading up to this fight. Good exchange of punches, strong punches and kicks there coming from Kevin this time in the red corner. Nice exchange from both fighters.
Getting stuck, he turned his back in the clinch, so that's not so good.
Yeah. The rules, if you turn your back, you can actually get kneed or kicked, so don't turn your back. And the referee will actually warn you.
Oh, that was a nice knee. I think that's just edged this round for him.
Both fighters exchanging low kicks, good knee, low to the groin, but Kevin's all right. Kevin's got him in the neutral corner here. Made him pay for that miss with a high kick, with a low kick. Back into the clinch.
See, Andy's throwing the straight knees as well, which score slightly better than the round knees, don't they?
That's right, yeah. A straight knee into the body will score. That's the scoring of Muay Thai. Actually, it's more powerful. You grab anybody in the clinch and pull them down. You can obviously, the velocity of the angle of the knee will actually say that is stronger, and that's why it's scored more. Well, we had 3 action rounds, Andy, and again, you know, you pointed out about the knee. Do you feel that was enough there to change that round from a 10-10 to any side?
Oh, he clearly lifted him up and dumped him again, didn't he? Just very, very lucky not to go down. He kept himself up. But it's pretty tit for tat on the numbers. It's just the technique itself is slightly cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're looking at Andy's score sheet. We're looking at, with 3 rounds in the bag, we have a 10-10 with a mark to blue, a 10-10 even in round 2. The third round, we're looking at a 10-9 to blue corner. So at the moment, 3 rounds in the bag, 2 to go, and blue is just starting to forge ahead.
Round 4.
In the money round, round 4, Andy.
He's straight into the action again. Oh, he likes that high kick.
He is. He's done well with that high kick, Andy, hasn't he? He's had a little bit of success, but Kevin's had a good guard too. They're in favour of him. Good defence is important.
Oh, little snake hips there, isn't he? He could feint first to get his hands down. Oh!
Well, considering Andy looked tired and fatigued in the second, he's come alive in the third and the fourth, hasn't he?
He's got his second wind. He's
second wind, as they say, don't they? Yeah, he's found it. He's stabilised. And
nice,
good, powerful low kick. Both lads took one then. They won a piece in there. In that exchange, not unanswered, unblocked.
They were just.
No, that was a low blow.
Was a bit,
Knee in the doodles again. That's twice he's been a farmer.
Yeah.
The referee will give him time out for that. He's to give anything from 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, it can be up to 30, depending on how strong the illegal blow was. It's a warning. I mean, I don't think Andy did. I think it was just done on the spur of the moment.
Had a bit of a debate about this last week, wasn't there?
Yes.
Last week before.
Yeah, about the groin kicks. Not allowed, obviously. It's on the area that you can't hit. That's the beauty of Thai boxing. Yeah. Anywhere's legal except the coconuts. Good low kick, a nice block from Andy. He smiled, didn't he? He said, like, yeah, go on.
Do it again.
Well, he's providing entertainment here for us. Yeah, a good body knee again.
Oh, he felt that one.
Yeah.
They're starting to count now.
3 good knees there to Kevin.
He's backed him up, he felt them.
Yeah, he's took the wind out of him a little bit, and that's what knees do, don't they, to the body. He's going down to the PA, he's seen it, right on the bell. Well, again, if we had any dispute in that round as to which way that was going, I did feel that those knees, Andy, I'm going to give that a 10-9 straight into red, yeah?
That's to blue.
To blue, yes.
Yeah, so that, I think Kevin's going to have to basically stop him this round, isn't he? Last round.
Yes, I think I believe he's 2 rounds down now with an even and with a dot. So yeah, it's a big 5th final round. You know, and I know, you know, one punch can change the game, Andy, but you know, it has been a good fight. It has been quite evenly matched.
Yeah.
But obviously the local boy, we've got Bolton versus Bolton. There's quite a few derbies on today actually, and we've got a few interesting fights. We've got Manchester versus Liverpool. That always brings a lot to the table. Okay, the Scousers and the Manx, okay, is famous for it. Always a bit of friendly rivalry.
Main event tonight. Going to be Dayton Jackson from Salford against Andy Brocklebank. Looking forward to that one.
Yep, so here we go into the 5th and final round.
Oh, strong low kick, moved his leg again. Oh, another strong knee.
Hey, nice turn. Referee managed to, in fact, Ronnie caught him. Providing a bit more entertainment ringside. Just a slip that.
Oh, nice high kick. He's piling on the pressure.
He seems to have got the confidence, doesn't he? He's got more confident with this. Them nice knees there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, good knee to the body. I think he's going to get a count, yeah. He's smiling, Kevin. He didn't say he wanted that 8 count, but he did take a couple of good shots to the body, didn't he? Well, I think if the judges have had any problems in deciding between these two, I think it's undisputably now in this 5th and final. But Kevin, you know, came in short notice. He's got a good account of himself. You know, got to give respect to the guy for taking the fight. He didn't need to at 3 days' notice.
He's going to come raining in.
So we've got the crowd here almost sat on our shoulders here behind us.
I'm going to get turned around and whack one through microphone.
Oh, jumping knee, 2, 3 knees. Ah, there we go. Well, what a good fight.
Yeah. I think we know how that one's gone.
Yeah. As long as Gilly doesn't drop him, he'll be all right. What a gallant performance from the red corner. Like I said, he took this fight short notice, and what a good do.
Just got a bit of a splash on us then. Little Scott weren't happy there.
That was a good fight, boys. Well done. Excellent, that. Okay, here's our sponsor from Namploy Thai Restaurant. Okay, we have a decision. It's gone to the judges' scorecard. It's a unanimous decision. Blue corner, Andy Bakewell. And please put your hands together for another local lad, Fletcher.
Yeah, got you. So there we go, winner by a unanimous points win in the blue corner, Andy Bakewell, and absolutely a gallant runner-up, no losers in this sport. Kevin laughing and shaking hands there, what a great fight.
That's it, good. That's the thing I like about this sport is everyone gets together, has a laugh and a drink afterwards.